Today, I want to talk about the CZ P10C. I traded one of my guns yesterday for this thing. It was a direct trade. I was probably the happiest I've ever been in a gun store. I mean, I got it, and I'm thinking, man, this is the best deal I ever made. Because it was a gun I liked, but I didn't really shoot a lot, and, just, how it is. You trade guns. Okay. So I'm going to pick up this great gun. I've heard so many good things about it. And, I mean, there wasn't a mark on this gun. I mean, it looked literally good as the ones that were brand new in the case. I got a real good deal on it, obviously. And I looked at the magazine, and one of the magazines, was brand new. It had no dirt in it at all, and the other one had a little speck of, little black smudge on it. So, they probably put maybe a magazine through it, if that. And then I opened it up. There's no dirt in the gun. I mean, it's clean. I mean, nobody really shot this thing. I mean, it's like brand new. So I got a direct trade, and I was like, wow, okay, the best thing that wow. I mean, this is like one of the best gun days of my life, And took it home, looked at it. Like I said, it's clean. I'm like, wow. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Watched some videos on YouTube about it, and took it this morning. I didn't take my camera. I wish I had, but I didn't. I just wanted to get familiar with the gun and kind of put some rounds through it. So I took a couple of boxes of tool ammo. And I had some Perfecta, old Perfecta 115 grain 9mm, and started out with the Perfecta, and it was shooting good, very accurate. It's a nice trigger, not as great as the Walther, but it's very nice, very good. I'll give them kudos on that. I mean, it's good, not as great as the Walther, but good. Walther PPQ M2. Bad thing. The stippling on the back. On the front, it's not so bad, because you're not really getting the pressure when you recoil with the gun. This stippling is insanely aggressive. I mean, to the point of painful. You guys have got to stop listening to some of these people on the internet and on YouTube who wrap their guns in sandpaper. Most of us don't need to wrap our guns in sandpaper. If guns were needed to be wrapped in sandpaper, the gun makers would have done it that. I love Hickok 45. I mean, the guy is like, you got to put 40 grit sandpaper on all of his guns. I don't know why. I don't get it. Maybe because he's a big guy and he's got big hands. I don't know. Maybe there's something I don't know. But for the rest of us, I mean, I work with tools. I mean, I got a whole bench full of tools here. I mean, I don't. I'm not a tradesman or anything, but I mean, probably more than a regular guy. And my skin's probably tough as anybody else's, But this is just, I mean, I think I got flakes of my skin in here from shooting, like a box of ammunition. I mean, it is just so unbelievably painfully aggressive. I mean, you got to tone this down. This is insane. I mean, for that 1% of the population who thinks that's a good thing, you're going to, throw the 99% other to the curb. I mean, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, so anyway, getting back to my story here, if I can lock it up. I shot some brass tool, Perfecta, was good, no problem. Accurate, yeah, real accurate actually. Probably one of the most accurate out of the box pistols there are. Then I took my tool ammo and I put 5 rounds in it and shot 1 round and it jammed. I mean, really jammed. I mean, it was like, wow. I mean, I couldn't get the slide open. I mean, I was like, what the heck happened? I mean, it was doing one of these things like that. I just couldn't get the slide open. So I'm monkeying around with it. And I mean, I was like, this is not good. This is actually really bad. And finally got it open. Thought, oh, maybe it's just 1 round, and I'm going to tempt fate a little bit. So I did it again. I put some more tool ammo in it. Same thing, a couple rounds later. So, I don't know what to think. I mean, you can't shoot steel out of this thing. This is the only 9mm I own that I can't shoot steel out of. I have no problem, knock wood, with the Walther or the Glock or the Berettas. So. I mean, I don't know what to think. That's kind of a killer for me in a deal, because I like to shoot steel because it's cheap. But, you have to shoot brass through it. But I could actually see why these people are trading these things in on this stippling back here. I mean, I don't know if I keep the gun, I mean, I'm going to have to take some sandpaper to this. I mean, my hand is still, you can still see it right here where it's swollen. This is over half an hour ago. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, you want to get a good grip on a gun, and you want to, on purpose, you want to hold it, you know. But you don't want to hold it to the point where it's painful. Then you don't, you know, psychologically your body recoils from pain. It, you know, it doesn't go toward pain, it goes away from pain. So that gives you the psychological idea that you're not wanting to hold onto the gun real hard, or real well, I should say. And that's what's important when you're shooting, is holding onto a gun really well. So CZ, I don't know what you're thinking. I've had one other CZ. I had a CZ75B back in the mid-90s. I love the way that gun felt in my hand. Oh my God, I just, oh, you know, CZ, they're the best at that. I had more problems with that gun. I had failures to feed, failures to eject, stovepipes. I don't know. It had factory magazines. Maybe that was it. I don't know. They told me, go try European ammunition. It's hotter, you know. Tried that. It didn't work. I mean, so, I don't know. I'm really wondering myself if I'm going to hold on to this gun. I mean, it is that, you know, it's questionable. I mean, I almost to the point, I don't like where it has what they call a slam close, I think is how they refer to it. Take the magazine when it's loaded, and if it's like this, it'll actually go like that, and it'll actually slam close. I don't know if I like that. I'll tell you the truth. I'm not sure that that's safe. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I wouldn't, if I designed guns, I wouldn't do it that way. I would, you know, and it's almost impossible. Oh, so it wasn't too bad there. It's very, very, very difficult to close the gun with your thumb. I mean, the thumb too. I mean, this thing is really, you know, I understand what they're doing. There's like a whole bar in there. I got that, but it's a little aggressive for their slide stop, you know. Like I said, this is just insane. It was not so bad up here because, you know, it's just not. Maybe it doesn't even feel as aggressive, you know. But this is insane. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, what can I say? I mean, I could actually see why this guy actually traded it in. He went up to the range and he held on to this thing for about 15 rounds, and he's like, Jesus Christ, this thing is painful to hold on to. And the last thing in the world you want to make a gun is painful to hold on to when you're shooting it. You want to make it so you know, it's not painful to hold on to. You know, I mean, it defeats the purpose, you know. I mean, am I missing something? I don't know. So, there's the good, bad, and ugly about this gun. Like I said, you know, maybe if they sent out new grips that weren't as aggressive, there might be, you know, this backstrap that isn't as aggressive. They probably have something here, but this is insane. You know, like I said, the front part isn't too bad. You can live with that because you're not getting all the recoil in the, you know, the soft part of your hand here. But I don't know. It just makes me wonder, you know. CZ, you disappointed me again. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.